Hey guys, okay, first of all, I actually did this video a couple of hours ago, and YouTube fucking froze on me, and so I lost that whole video, so this is me doing it over again. Um, so yeah, welcome to Talking Sports, Ep.3, and today I will be talking about the WWE. So if you want, you could call this Talking Sports Entertainment. But that's up to you. So here's a backstory of what got me into wrestling. I remember it was late 2005 when I got into it, and what do I say? It was during the SmackDown versus Raw storyline. But I'll tell you from that, and the first episode I watched was they were mourning the death of Eddie Guerrero. And, it was a good show. They did a good job of honoring him and all that. And it was, and I love WWE, I loved it. And, I still love it now, but not as much as I did back in the day. And part of the reason was because of them lowering the rating to TV PG. And that right there just fucked it all up, because when I started watching matches from the PG era, they were fucking boring as hell. I mean, they were so fucking boring. It was the same shit over and over again. And excuse me, it's like 1:34 in the morning, but that's where I just completely lost interest. I mean, it was just ridiculous that they lowered it, and I don't know why. A lot of people think it's because of the Chris Benoit double murder suicide. Who knows? But it just wasn't as good. I'm a fan of the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era. So from about 1997 to 2007, so that 10-year span. And it's just, got ridiculous. And I mean, yeah, I still watch it. And I'll have to tell you, this past episode of Monday Night Raw, I have to say it was pretty entertaining, where they used a lot of language. You had Brock Lesnar say Suplex City bitch, and then there was a lot of use of the word bitch in that episode of Raw. But I mean, every once in a while, I'll go on WWE Network and watch, the classic pay-per-views or the classic, classic episodes of Raw and SmackDown, and that sort of thing. And I mean, I was thrilled when I thought it was kind of cool when Vince McMahon brought ECW back, but rolling into 2008, that was not ECW. That was shit. I don't know that was extremely crappy wrestling. That right there, from 2008 to 2010, and then finally Vince pulled the plug on ECW, but it just ran its course, and I, for one, didn't even watch it. I'm glad they kind of took it off because it was just ridiculous. And there was actually a time I thought it was so fucking boring that I did not watch wrestling for the entire year of 2010 because it was fucking boring. In 2011, I started to get into it again. And I just miss the good old days. And so I don't mean to use the word "and" that much, but or pause. I'm sorry about that too. But that's just the way I feel. God, why am I fucking yawning so much? Now, let's talk about the WWE today. Now, I loved what they did with the women's division, that whole women's revolution. The women in WWE are being taken more seriously. Okay? No more bra and panty matches or fucking lingerie or showdowns or whatever you wanted to call it. So, that was kind of ridiculous. I mean, so now the women are just as serious as the guys. They competed in Hell in a Cell matches. We saw the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. We saw who knows what else. We might see the first ever women's elimination chamber. Who the fuck knows, So that would actually be pretty cool if they did that. But who the fuck knows? It's possible. And it just goes to show you that whatever the guys can do, the women can do as well. And, that's where I stand on it. I'm glad that they introduced WWE Network, where I can pay $8 a month and watch all the fucking pay-per-views. I fucking love that. I think it's awesome. And yeah, I just, that's awesome. Well, I remember back in the day, WrestleMania was like $50 to watch, so. Man, why am I yawning so much? But it's all, there's a long time I stopped watching it. And the thing is, let's fast forward to 2015, WrestleMania 31. That was, yes, Sting versus Triple H, okay. But I understand, too, that Sting was having back problems that forced him into retirement. But I so wish we could have saw Sting versus The Undertaker. If I was Vince, that is the first match right off the bat that I would be doing. And I so wish Sting would have came to the WWE earlier, but he just didn't. It's in the past now. So that's kind of where I stand with that. And, a lot of people, including myself, wanted to see Sting versus The Undertaker. And if you watch the show Legends with JBL, he actually talks to Sting about it. Could we see you go up against The Undertaker? And Sting himself wants the match to happen. And I'm sure Undertaker wants the match to happen. I could see Undertaker coming out of retirement just for that match. Both of those guys coming out of retirement just for that match. And, fast forward to 2 years, 2017, we had WrestleMania 33, the ultimate thrill ride. And I don't know what the fuck Vince was thinking, putting Roman Reigns in with The Undertaker. Okay, Roman Reigns. Okay, here's the thing. The Dallas Cowboys, Why do people hate him so much? Because Jerry Jones shoves the Cowboys down people's throats. Okay, they almost have every primetime slot on Sunday Night Football. And why do people hate the Patriots? Because they've won 5 fucking Super Bowls. All thanks to Tom Brady. So Vince is trying to make Roman Reigns the Tom Brady of the WWE, and it's just, or the Dallas Cowboy of the WWE. But, and it is just not working. That's why he's getting booed so much. And there are so many people in WWE who have insisted to have Roman Reigns turn heel, which needs to happen. And now he's in this new storyline with another guy who's a face and hated just as much, and that's John Cena. So I'm curious to see that. I think that's just hilarious. Like the two most hated faces in the business going at it in the ring. That's going to be entertaining to watch. So, yeah. I just realized something. Or maybe not. Never mind. But I thought I did anyways. But guys, I mean, I don't know why Mr. McMahon is trying to create a dynasty with Roman Reigns. But, I mean, he's getting hated a lot. And then they hated him even more when he not only faced The Undertaker at WrestleMania, which originally, from what I heard, it was supposed to be John Cena versus The Undertaker, and John Cena versus The Undertaker, and now they decided to take John Cena out of the match and put Roman Reigns in it. Which is another match I want to see. Yes, we saw John Cena versus The Undertaker during the Ruthless Aggression era. But that was before John Cena rose to main event status. And now that he has, it was a match a lot of people wanted to see. And if they would have had a vote, who would you rather see? What would you rather see at WrestleMania? John Cena versus The Undertaker or Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker? I'm sure, boom, John Cena versus The Undertaker would have just blew that out of the water. So that's where I stand with that. And I hope one day that WWE goes back to TV14. I really do. I mean, I follow it every now and then, but I'm not as big as a fan as I did. Now, I think that there's a rumor I heard going on about Hulk Hogan, and that he's supposedly returning to the WWE, and he's in talks with Vince McMahon about it. But, I mean, I don't really know what goes fucking behind the scenes at WWE, so... But that's what I'm telling you right now, so... Oops. I touched my phone. So, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. And yeah, in my next episode, Talking Sports, episode 4, it's going to be my opinion on the NFL today. So that's what I will be talking about. So there's that. And I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And hopefully this is not freeze on me. I will be fucking pissed. So, anyways, Vlad Mabus out.